Stadium in Foxborough. It's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Mason Rudolph and the New England Patriots versus Patrick Mahomes and the Buffalo Bills.
It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They were losers last time out, but winners of 7 of 9 prior to that. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. They'll be led out by a third-round pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma State. It's Mason Rudolph.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offensive on first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
2nd and 9.
The numbers for Davis last week, 17 carries, 59 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play, and I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams, because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. They go back to the ground now with Davis. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They keep it with Davis on first down. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Ball carrier.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a toss running left. This is Davis. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. From the gun, here's Rudolph. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Davis. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20.
On second down, Davis. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down. We're on like the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll try the air now. Here's Rudolph. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Now it's Rudolph. That's complete right around the 8. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Deebo Samuel hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point attempt here still to come. Gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the reigning Super Bowl MVP in his 4th year now. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Brandon, there's 2 weeks to go in the regular season, so you know the pressure is ramped up in so many ways. People have to win games, try and get their bonuses, the whole deal. But how about trying to close out an MVP award?
Just 2 weeks to go. There has to be a lot of pressure, though. We talked about that in previous weeks, sitting on his shoulder.
Yeah, he can talk all he wants about, I don't listen to that, and there's no pressure. All we're doing is trying to win games. He knows, we all know, he's been the one who's been leading the pack. Let's see if he can close it out.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots 7, Bills nothing.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. This is Jones. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Jones, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally, you run to set up the pass. Here, it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time, it's Davis. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20. 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mike Davis, 79 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Danny Amendola on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own 23-yard.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to air one out. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to take another shot here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Intended for Vance McDonald. Incomplete. Isaiah Simmons there.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Isaiah Simmons in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent, the blocking's been terrific, and obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A first down carry for Davis. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rudolph got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
New England on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Rudolph. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, Rudolph. And this one's incomplete. Jared Cook, his Pro Bowl tight end, was the target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Again, it's Rudolph. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
He's brought down.
There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
2 yards on the pickup.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Mahomes going to throw. On the left side, he finds Beasley. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And he finds McDonald.
Mahomes.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He hits Beasley right side. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From midfield, here's Mahomes. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Patrick Mahomes back. A loss of 13 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago, and they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it was Mason Rudolph with a strong first half throwing the football. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jones. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense. Don't you do that.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And Beasley with it over the middle. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15, but it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got Evans. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9
yards on the play and a 1st down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards that time and a Bills 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a carry for the big fella. This is Jameis Olawale. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 1st down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Mahomes to throw. Sanders has it over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team, and they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Jones, the ball.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
12-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Mahomes pass complete to
Mike Evans. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Now here's Mahomes. He's got it. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Davis. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Rudolph. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Davis. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Davis, the ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go again with Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30.
On second down, it's Jones. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Aaron Jones on the carry. He was brought down by Trayvon Mullen. A gain of 3 on the play. First down.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. Evans has it left side.
Mahomes.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now Mahomes. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
That he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
On the carry.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. On after the sack, he's still down on the field. And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
The kick.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2.
Bills 12.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Harold Patterson on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Partner's not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Andy Lee now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo set to get the football back here. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Mahomes now on 1st down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
This is unbelievable.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A great Monday night to wrap up the weekend football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. And again, it's Mahomes. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll run it with Jones.
The ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. And he finds McDonald. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, it's Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. Short pass caught by the tight end Griffin. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Another try after the first down sack. Rudolph. And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Rudolph loses the football. It's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, first and goal.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Here's Jones, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts him up 7, but now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that one will ensure that it'll take a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie this thing. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard.
So the Patriots now down by 8, 25 seconds remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. Now it's Rudolph. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Rudolph now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Rudolph's pass, intended for DeAndre Hopkins, incomplete. Coverage there by Earl Thomas.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Rudolph. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though, a few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the 4th quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So for Buffalo, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.